Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for tuning into this video. And I'm Trey Perkins. This is my colleague, Anthony Piscatelli.
Howdy.
We're going to talk to you guys today about financial conspiracies in the world of movies and TV shows.
Yes, that is correct. So what we're really trying to talk about is bankruptcy. There's a lot of conspiracies that are involved around bankruptcy. Some movies actually portray these bankruptcy conspiracies. So one of my favorite movies is Fun with Dick and Jane, which came out in 2005 with Jim Carrey. It's a really good movie, really funny. But the overall plot of the movie is Jim Carrey's character, Dick, works for a company and they end up going bankrupt with only the top two people of the company knowing about it and everybody else below them losing their jobs. Dick and his wife end up having to rob pretty much to make ends meet. And so there's a lot of truth in that to the business world. Not necessarily where families start robbing everything to make ends meet, but that there's 1 to 2 to 3 people that are on top of businesses knowing what's happening as far as the financial aspects of the entire business. And so
Well, yeah, like the main definition of bankruptcy is when a person or a business cannot pay their credit that's due, so they have to start selling off their company and land, maybe land from their company. So places where their buildings are built. So they might have to sell some buildings to help pay for their credit and all kinds of stuff. And one of my favorite movies that I've seen in the past few years that kind of goes along with this, more about embezzlement type of deal, is called Tower Heist with Ben Stiller. Not Ben Stiller. Yeah, it is Ben Stiller.
it's Ben Stiller.
Ben Stiller, Eddie Murphy, and a few other guys that are just pretty side characters. It's basically a guy, he owns a hotel, he's a really rich guy, and he pretty much gets his employees to help pay for the company by putting money into the company, with their parts of their salaries and stuff.
Yeah.
And he, instead of going towards the company, he bought a whole solid gold car instead. And this man gets caught for embezzlement, and the company basically shuts down, and the people get no money for what they've been doing. And it helps show the struggle, like Dick and Jane, they had to rob. And this, it shows that they still have to work for the same company, even though they know they're not getting paid. And it's really good movie because it goes through and shows how they try to figure out what's wrong and how to fix this problem. And towards the end of the thing, they figured out that the car is actually made of solid gold, and everybody gets their fair share of money. So yeah, I thought it really helped show embezzlement and not bankruptcy. Bankruptcy is the other one, but embezzlement really has a big deal with this too. So
yeah, but also too embezzlement. I don't know if all of y'all feel this way, but if you've ever seen the TV personality Joel Osteen, he preaches about self-help, and he's got his own TV channel and stuff, and that dude seems to be doing pretty well for being a preacher. So not saying that he embezzles money or anything, but it's pretty interesting to see that a preacher that shouldn't be making a lot of money needs nice suits and big churches, and that's a interesting thing to come by as far as his career choice. Yes. I would say
looks really nice for all that money going to the church. So you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. But bankruptcy too isn't just confined to businesses. It's also in everyday life for the regular citizen. In a court case right here in Houston, Texas, there was a couple by the name of Richard Harris and Darlene Riley, and they pleaded guilty to conspiracy to commit bankruptcy in 2013. I don't know why I couldn't say 2013. But in 2013, they had filed for roughly $174,000 with various banks in debt, resulting in their final bankruptcy plea. But what had happened was the couple had taken out about $67,000 off their credit cards and put that into Darlene Riley's personal account that wasn't attached to her husband, so it wasn't a mutual marital account or anything like that. and he also Harris also sold her a truck for $5,000, and also like sold her a Jaguar, like a 2005 Jaguar or something like that. So there's nitbit pieces about what was given to the wife in quote unquote their divorce, but at the end of the day, it was all just a scheme to make money pretty much, and falsify their records and falsify taxes and falsify stuff like that. And so they pleaded guilty and got up to like 5 years in federal prison for that.
Yeah, that really shows the consequences of these actions like that. So
yeah, and it also shows that it's not only big companies doing that. And so you see when just a regular couple does something like that, it makes you think about what you're capable of doing.
I know, like me and you could embezzle and bankrupt all we wanted. If we wanted to. Like we could figure out how to do that, but yeah, who knows? So, I mean, I hope you guys enjoyed this. We put a little skit on for you from The Office, from the episode called Money, where Michael Scott he's a little down in his debt, and he declares bankruptcy, and he tries to get some help from his coworkers on how to fix this problem. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Had a great time filming this, and I hope you guys get a good laugh, and hope you guys get to more understand of how bankruptcy kind of works.
Hey, cuz. Heard you're having money problems.
No, you didn't.
Listen, I got the answer. You declare bankruptcy. All your problems go away. Creed Bratton has never declared bankruptcy. When Creed Bratton gets in trouble, he transfers his debt to William Charles Schneider.
How would that help, Creed? In Monopoly, once you go bankrupt, you lose.
You don't go by Monopoly, man. That game is nuts. Nobody just picks up get out of jail free cards. Those things cost thousands.
That's a good point.
Bankruptcy, Michael. It's nature's do-over. It's a fresh start. It's a clean slate.
Like the Witness Protection Program.
Exactly.
I've always wanted to be in the Witness Protection Program. Fresh start, no debts, no baggage. I've already got my name picked out. Lord Rupert Everton. I'm a shipping merchant who raises fancy dogs. That's the life. I declare bankruptcy!
You declare bankruptcy. All your problems go away. Creed Bratton has never declared bankruptcy. When Creed Bratton gets in trouble, he transfers his debt to William Charles Schneider. Shit, hold on. Damn it. You don't go by Monopoly, man. That game is nuts. Nobody just picks up get out of free jail card.
One.
Those things cost thousands.
One right there.
Okay.
And you just keep clicking it and it'll zoom in.
Whenever he says it, do we look at him or no? We just sit there. Okay.
Oh, it's just to escape. It's how you escape this place.
So it'll be like that.
I declare...
Let's see. Oh. Is it on the face or? I'm laughing. Because I was like, wait, you were going so good. I was like, all right, he's got